Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about how to manifest beauty. I don't mean just skincare tips or makeup tricks, but actual inner beauty radiating outward to the point where your physical appearance will actually change. Now, our culture is wrought with toxicity when it comes to appearance, and we could go on and on about that. It's rooted in sexism and media and money, but we can take a more holistic point of view. And from that point of view, it's totally okay to want to feel beautiful and look beautiful. So, the first tip I have is one, to take care of yourself. This means getting enough sleep, eating well, exercising, de stressing. And those are all big topics in themselves, and we could do videos on all of them. But just take a look at your life and think, yeah, I never get enough sleep. That will make you not feel good. It will make you not look good. So those things are pretty straightforward, take care of yourself. That being said, the act of taking care of yourself actually uh, will make you feel more beautiful because you're showing yourself kindness, you're showing yourself respect, you're showing the world that you care about your body and yourself. And that, in it of itself, is beautiful. Wrapped in that is also having a sense of dignity and morality. So, living with virtue will actually manifest beauty in it of itself. If you treat others well, then you attract positive vibes and that attracts beauty. The second tip is to look for uh, inspiration. And I don't mean pick up a Vogue and look at, models or people who are photoshopped and go, yeah, these are my people. It's more it doesn't necessarily have to be realistic, but it's the essence of it. It's the style of it. It's the sense of it. And I'm talking about, this could be anime characters, this could be goddesses, drawings, cartoons, and it also could be real life people. It can be actors and models and so forth, but not like a generic beauty. People who you look at and go, I feel beautiful just by looking at them. I am inspired by what they're putting off. I personally am inspired by, like goddess images or warrior images, and I especially love like Avalokiteshvara, and her sense of ease and confidence radiates a certain kind of beauty that I would love to manifest. So put that as your wallpaper on your phone, print it out, make posters, whatever it is. Have some inspiration in a actual realistic way, not in a this invokes shame in me kind of way. Okay, so then the third part of this is you take your inspiration object and you meditate every day. And it doesn't have to be just one inspiration, it can be many, but it's the feeling that you have when you see them. And it can't be from shame or jealousy, it can just be from pure inspiration. It's like an art, it's creative, it's fun. And you sit quietly 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour, a day, and you think of that inspiration and you think of how they feel, how it makes you feel, and you visualize that in your body, the feeling of their beauty, of that kind of beauty, that inspiration. You can also do it with like times in your life that you felt really beautiful, and so you can go back to that memory and be like, relive that feeling of, when I went to prom and I wore that dress and it just was so magical, and I flowed through the room. And you can relive that feeling in your body at any time. You can always be wearing that prom dress anytime. So you take that meditation and then you remind yourself of it throughout the day. And so maybe you're just walking from class to the car and you go, yeah, what's that feeling? Even if you're just in your gym clothes, it's this like, I feel that feeling of beauty. I feel that feeling of strength. I feel that feeling of confidence. And one thing to note, of course, with all of these images, I'm sure that you are inspired by, they all have good posture. So you can even just throughout the day just go, good posture. Like I have pride in myself. I have pride in the way I look, that I'm I'm gonna sit up. That's it. That alone will raise your vibration and it will pay off over time so that you feel beautiful. Okay, so then the next tip within this is part of the meditation is to thought correct. Now, all of us have, hang-ups, traumas, things that people have told us that really bothered us about the way we look, and or thoughts that we have projected onto situations on, like, they're more beautiful than me and so forth. So when those thoughts pop up, you have to go, I hear you, I see you, but I don't believe you. And so it's like, maybe, I'll never be beautiful because I'm overweight. And you can just hear it and say, I hear you, I see you, but it's just not true. And the more you do that, the more those thoughts will lose their power. They will go into another part of your brain that doesn't occupy the way you feel in your body and the way you feel about yourself. And you can even just, get it down to, yeah, I remember you thought that. It's okay. We don't want to like blow off situations or even strong feelings, so we give them space. But if they're just those like, they just keep nagging at you, little chirpy birds, they're not really anything, they're just thoughts that come in out of habit. You just kind of go, yeah, that's enough, and redirect. That's actually called neuroplasticity, and you can use it for everything, but in this case, we're using it for beauty. So being hard on ourselves, we're going to retrain it, come back to, no thanks, I'm not thinking bad things about myself today. Today I am thinking I am a warrior goddess, and I am walking down the street. Just for me, in my heart, I feel like a warrior goddess. All right, the next tip on how to manifest beauty is to play with your appearance. And this isn't so like, wow, you have to do perfect makeup, look like a model, everything. It's actually just to use creativity to connect with beauty. And so start with one thing a day that feels like you, that feels like something you would love to have as part of your look, as part of your thing. And don't do something too crazy, because people will be like, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. And that will kind of be too, like, not helpful to the situation. But just start with, that headband that you kind of wasn't sure if you could pull off. Like, and as you go, you'll add more and more, and really do the things that are specific to you, that really make you happy, that bring you joy, that make you feel like, yeah, I just feel good in this. And that is so different than, this is the latest trend, I should be wearing this, and so forth. And you know what? People can see it, they can feel it. You wear those shoes that you just like, you saw them and you kind of had this like internal like this like ecstatic feeling when you're just like, oh, those shoes, and you wear them. People go, yeah, even if it's not like the latest style or the coolest shoes in the world, they just go, yeah, you did that. That's amazing. The next tip is to do movements and connect with your body so that you feel like you're friends with your body. One great way to do that is to just dance. alone in your room or with a friend or whatever, but put on music that you love and dance just for joy and let it all go. And this gives you connection to your body that people will see is like, oh, she feels good in her body. And you do feel good in your body. And it brings joy. And from that, it glows. You just look better. You feel better. It is high vibration. All right, everybody. That's it for today. Please leave me a comment. I would love to hear on how you manifest beauty. What makes you feel beautiful? All right. Bye.